You've heard immigrants cry fascism over ICE stops. Meanwhile, black Americans, we've been living this for decades, generations. Is this privilege a slap in our face? In this video, I'm gonna break it all down. Raw, no cap.
I am a Mexican American, but I am at risk for ICE stopping me, to question me, or detain me. And I swear to God, if ICE ever stops me, I am going to comply with every lawful order they make. I'll deal with it in court after if I have to. I'll provide my driver's license. I'll provide my passport number. I'll do whatever I need to prove to these ICE agents that, hey guys, I'm a US citizen. And I recommend all of you follow that same advice. Follow every lawful command. Treat ICE agents with respect, with courtesy. Do not obstruct them from doing their jobs. Do not get in their way. Let them do their jobs. Let them work to protect Americans in this country. Thank you.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Shout out to Scarface. Listen, man, I gotta tell you, man, it just hit me a certain kind of way when he said that. Because, damn it, I'm a black American. And in my entire life, whenever I was going somewhere driving my car, I'd always be thinking I might get pulled over just for being black. And sometimes I was right. Guess what? Nobody said I was being hunted by Nazis. No one said, oh, it's fascism. It's been my entire fucking life. That's been the situation, being a black man in a metropolitan area. This is what I dealt with. When I go places that are kind of swanky, like Georgetown in D.C., or DuPont Circle, or wherever there's a lot of the whites who have come from other places in the country that come to D.C. And I go to those places. They'd always look at me like, I don't know if I can trust this one. This has been a life. My entire life has been this way. Yeah, of course, we had marches for George Floyd and Trayvon Martin and Breonna Taylor and Tatiana Jefferson and Sandra Bland. And, we've always had these things, but it never really changed shit. What the immigrants are going through, with the undocumented immigrants, any immigrants like this man who's a U.S. citizen, what they're going through is something that we've been going through forever. And it's a slap in the face that people talk like it's the new shit. It's not the new shit, it's the same shit. It's not the new black, it's the same black. That's all it is. You are just getting what we already got. This has been our existence. Stop and frisk. What is the fucking difference between stop and frisk, checkpoints, and somebody checking you for papers? What do you think they're doing to us? They're checking for papers in the database. They're checking for not just our legal status, or they're looking to see if we got warrants, right? So they're calling up, they're running our names. How's that different than what they're doing to you? Oh, you're being racially profiled. You mean to tell me all this time y'all motherfuckers supposed to get racially profiled? That just goes to show how racist America is. All this time, black people been getting racially profiled in this country. And you guys haven't been getting racially profiled. And now that you get racially profiled, not this guy's cool. But I'm saying now that people other than black are being racially profiled in similar numbers to the way black people were getting racially profiled, now it's time to shut down the government. We need to shut down the government and stop senior citizens from getting their checks. And people that work in the government need to not get their paychecks. Because Democrats want to shut down the government because somebody besides black people are getting the black people treatment. And I'm not supposed to feel a certain kind of way about that. And you're not supposed to feel a certain kind of way about that. You're supposed to be okay with it. And if you don't want to defend them from getting the same treatment you've been getting your whole fucking life, maybe this works on millennials or Gen Z. Maybe this shit works on them. Maybe they didn't grow up. See, I'm Gen X. I grew up with this shit. I grew up in the crack era where you could get thrown against the car at any moment. I grew up in Prince George's County, Maryland. I lived places like Landover, Maryland, Capitol Heights, Suitland, District Heights, where you can get searched at any time. My dad was from Southeast D.C. My grandparents lived in Southeast D.C. You can get searched at any moment, pulled over at any moment, no matter. Man, it took me to be about 40 when I started wearing baseball caps in my car. Because that's a reason for cops to pull you over. If you look black and under the age of 40, they trying to pull you over to see if you got a warrant. Because so many black people do, because the system. You understand what I'm saying? And now we got these people that come along who ain't paid any dues in this country, who may get hassled. Oh no. So yeah, maybe this shit works on millennials. And once again, I'm not talking about this guy. This guy, he gets it, man. Sometimes it be this way. It's a small price to pay to make a whole lot more money in this country than you would in Mexico. And this is your country. You live here. This is your country. You're a Mexican American. What you gonna do, leave America? Because somebody might ask you to see your ID? Black people never even considered such. Be clean, don't have no drugs on you. And go to speed limit like the rest of us been having to fucking do all our lives. You know, it's just hard for me, you know? Whenever I hear people complaining about being searched or being asked for their papers and complaining to Nazis, I mean, all I could do is check my pockets. I'm looking under shit. I'm searching for a fuck to give, because I don't give a fuck. I'm fresh out of fucks to give. Why? Because it's just another Wednesday. That's right. Being harassed by cops is just another Wednesday for old Negroes, for FBAs, for foundationally black, for black Americans who grew up here, that been here. It's just another day. Shit, I remember working for an IT company, wearing my IT shirt, had my little shit together, my tie on, my IT shirt envelope, and the cops stopping me at the Metro and patting me down anyway. I was mad as shit. Guess what I didn't do? Jerk away from them, spit on them, kick them. That's how you get into the upper room. That's how you get to the upper room. Now, I'm saying you could do that. I could have resisted. Upper room, here I come. And then my kids don't get to have a dad. Showed them, didn't I? I showed them you ain't gonna be violating my rights. That's me as an angel looking down. That's right. Unless you violate me. Now, I like being here. At least, you know, I don't know what the alternative is going to be like. But I like my life here. I don't want to leave it prematurely because I got my ass on my back because I got to deal with the same shit, which is nothing. It sucks, but it's nothing compared to what my ancestors had to deal with. You understand what I'm saying? And you guys are so fucking privileged. You think that is horrible. You act like this is the end of days. That's how privileged you are. Not in my country. Not in my country. We got to fight for our democracy. I just want to get a sock with sand and hit you on the head, Grand Pooper style. Fucking prima donnas. Have your paperwork ready. If not, stay in the house and pray. Go to jointimblack.com, become a member of the Tim Black Wolfpack, most dangerous show in America. If you're on X, repost this. If you're on Rumble or Kick, share this with somebody. If you're on Facebook, repost it. What's wrong with y'all? Can't get no reshares? Y'all ashamed of me or something? Y'all want people to know you watching the show?